All right, so we just wrapped up our fourth virtual camp, and we asked anybody that wanted to stick around, and we're just going to have a little discussion about, how it went, what our takeaways were, and what we think, what we feel about it. So with that, I'm going to throw it out to you guys. What was your biggest takeaway, or what was most meaningful to you tonight at Parent Camp?
So tonight we were in a class and we talked about distant learning. And I learned other parents are feeling the same way that I feel. And I learned that it's okay not to try to be perfect all the time. And the young lady that hosted our room just explained to us, this is everybody. It's not just New Jersey that this is happening to. So hearing all of the people from the different states, understanding that just like we're going through things, the teachers and the staff are going through things as well.
So the room I was in, the topic was middle school and mental health for middle school students. And I am a parent and was in the room with some principals and teachers. It really took a lot of their perspective to heart and was able to share kind of my students' perspectives. I have two 7th graders, and so for me it was just really helpful to hear what's going on their end and be able to share what's going on at home.
I was in the middle school room with Laura, and I'm a former middle school principal, and what was exciting was hearing the hearts of the parents and administrators, and just knowing that we're all in the same place and that we have similar concerns from across the country, but yet we're all working together, and that we're going to get through this, but that we just need to be able to share with each other and support each other.
Me and Asma were in a room for connecting the connection between school and families. And actually, I learned a lot about how dedicated the teachers are and how they're putting their heart into what they're doing, and they're trying their best to just make all the students know that they are cared about and they are loved, and they are willing to do whatever in order not to interrupt their education. And this was very fascinating. Teachers are on the front line as well as nurses.
I think that the overwhelming thing in Parent Camp is having educators and parents and people who are just supporters, advocates for education and for our kids together, saying the same thing in different ways, but recognizing that we're all on the same side. We're all on the kids' side. It's easy when you're in either at home with your kids or when you're at school to feel like there's two sides, and we're all on the same side. And I just think that's such a valuable thing to hear over and over in Parent Camp.
I was really excited in my session. It was very encouraging. It had been people from previous sessions that returned, and they brought people with them. I'm hoping next session we'll get more people, but it was nice because we encouraged each other. We all brought ideas, and we all shared what we were already doing, and people were like, "Oh my gosh, that's awesome. How did you do that? When did you do that?" We shared resources. We encouraged each other. We're all facing the same district issues, and especially with the ELL population that we feel isn't getting what they need. So it was nice to encourage each other not to give up. You're doing great. Let's continue. Let's keep bouncing ideas off each other. What are we going to talk about next week? And this is great. So I really am appreciative.
Thank you. I want to ask Suad and Teresa, you guys had led the rooms in Arabic and Spanish. What was that like?
So I speak Spanish at home, like a switch clicks in my mind as soon as I walk through the front door, like we speak Spanish in my house. So it was really nice, and we talk really fast. So if you don't speak Spanish natively, you're gonna be like, oh my God, what the hell are they saying? So it was refreshing, it was great. But Cindy from NCFL got on the Zoom meeting, and she does Spanish. So we wound up speaking in English so that we didn't lose the flow and have to interrupt and have me interpret.
Suad?
We were talking all in Arabic but we were very careful because not all of us speak the same dialect.
Oh.
So we were trying to verify the words and like to think about the things we're talking. It's not just like Spanish, it's just one dialect. Like I speak a different dialect than Asma. So Asma was trying to talk maybe more slowly or to use words from my dialect to verify.
Make it easier
Yes.
for everyone to understand.
Yes,
That's
to
true.
understand. And
Yeah.
also we had Egyptian participants that speaks a whole different dialect.
Yeah.
And that's a different thing that it doesn't exist in English or in Spanish.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, well, thank you to the Spanish facilitators. Thank you. You always inspiring us. So I look always to your subjects, and I think we share a lot. So thank you. Thank you. I stole your subject, and probably we'll steal another one.
That's great. That's great.
I already have an idea, Asma. I'll be discussing it with you.
Awesome. Thank you. That's amazing. Yeah. So do we feel connected? Yes, we do. And thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, thank you all. Thank you all so much for staying here afterwards to capture just a little bit of the energy from tonight.
Cool.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank
Talk
you.
to
Thank you so
everyone
much for the
soon.
opportunity.
Bye.
Stay safe, everybody.
You guys stay safe and healthy.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very
Bye.
much. Bye-bye. Have a good night.